Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I do to make Leo's baby puree. We use the baby bullet. I got it as a baby shower gift when I was pregnant with my daughter Isla. She's now 2. This is little baby Leo. He's 6.5 months old and he loves to eat. So he cannot get enough of the baby purees of any food, any flavor. You name it, you make it, he'll eat it. He makes me feel really good about my cooking.
So every week I make a new batch of food for him. This week we're going to be doing zucchini, avocado, and I'm going to do a batch of banana and apple mixed. So he's at the age now where I can start mixing different ingredients. Since he's never had zucchini before, this is his first time, I'm just going to give it to him alone without mixing it with anything else, see how he likes it. I actually tried to make zucchini probably about a month ago, but I accidentally bought just cucumber that was like, I don't know, maybe organic, so it didn't look like regular cucumber wrapped up. Anyways, I got home, started peeling it, had the water boil to start cutting it, and I'm like, this isn't zucchini, is it? And he's like, no, Mel, like, that's cucumber. So anyways, didn't go to waste. Avocado he really likes, and he of course loves all fruit. So I'm just cutting them into little chunks, small enough so that it's not going to take forever for them to soften in the water. So while the zucchini is on the stove there getting boiled, I'm going to go ahead and get started on peeling my apples and getting those ready. I don't know, about 5 minutes, not even. I just kind of keep going in and checking it out, poking it with a fork until I think it's soft enough. The apple takes a little bit longer. Alright, so now our zucchini is ready to go. So I take some of the water while I'm scooping it. I don't strain out my veggies. I keep the water and I use it to blend with because that's where all of the nutrients from the vegetable and the fruit go, right? So usually if Isla and Leo are here, they get all excited about this part. Check this out, make sure there's no chunks inside. I think Leo's gonna be excited and proud of me for figuring out what the difference between a zucchini and a cucumber is. Okay, so for the veggies, I don't know why, but I always freeze the veggies and then I keep the fruit in the fridge containers. I don't know why I do that. I think it's because I use the fruit quicker than I do the veggies. I'm not sure. Anyways, I've always done it that way. So this is the container, the baby bullet container. It's like rubbery that comes with it. So I fill these up, and then when I'm ready to use them, I just run whichever one I'm going to use under like hot water, just a little bit, and then I just squeeze it and it pops out into a bowl, and then I warm it up. I have this little funnel here. Sometimes I use this if whatever I made is really watery. I use this just to kind of guide it. Otherwise, this doesn't pour. I know it has like a little spout. I don't know if you can see it there. But it really does not work. It always just pours out of the edges, or maybe I just don't know how to pour properly, but either way, this helps. So I just try to not have them too overly full. So I just scoop any little excess, stick it in a cube. There. So I just set these aside along the counter just so they can cool down a little bit before I stick them in the freezer. Okay, so next is our apple and banana mix. So I got my 4 bananas here and 2 apples worth. They smell really good. This is like my favorite thing to boil because it always smells so good, like apple pie. Again, keeping some of the water. So I'm gonna start with 2 bananas, and I literally just break them up, toss them in. I don't suggest filling it up this high, but sometimes I do. Also, my shirt is like, has water splatters all over it. Sorry about that. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough. Put that one aside for now. Just gonna add the rest of the water. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Good to go. So like I was saying, for my fruit mixes, I always use these little containers that came with the Baby Bullet. There's the little tray that they come with, and these just go in the fridge. And then if I have any extra, I put them in this little container and just pour it into a bowl whenever I need it. And don't expect to do this without making a little bit of a mess, because that's a given. For me anyway. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not the most graceful person, especially when it comes to anything in the kitchen. Like, this is me like really trying. That's that. All right, so last but not least is the avocado, and I'm not like a pro at avocado at all, so probably the way I cut it is probably not the most effective way of doing it, but whatever. I just chop it up. So for the avocado, I'm just gonna have to add water to make it easier to blend so it's not so thick. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be stuck with a bunch of clumps. I just start with a little bit of it. And I just like it to be nice and creamy, no little chunkies in there. So it's like, I honestly don't know how to describe this texture other than like creamy. So I'm just gonna use a spoon and hope for the best. And then when I'm ready to use these cubes, to get it out, I just grab like a butter knife or I don't know, anything, a knife or a butter knife, and just stick it along the edge and pop them out. My beautiful creation. Oh, let's not dump the zucchini again. Then I'll just pop that right into the freezer. So for the portion sizes, for 4 to 6 months, it says like each serving should be like half a jar to 1. And I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, Leo will sometimes have like 2 whole jars. I mean, He's almost 7 months now, but even at 4 months. So this is the pouches that you could buy. This one is 1 year old plus. Bought this for Isla, hoping that she would like it, just kind of like as extra calories. She's a really, really picky eater. But no, of course she doesn't like them. But these pouches, this is like $1.50 for one, and it's not very big. Making my puree the way I do it, and the way I know a lot of other people do it, you save a lot of money, and it's fresh, and you know exactly what's going in your baby, which is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to start doing it. And if you want some more recipes, just leave a comment below, and I will try to come up with some more and to show you guys. All right, well, thank you, and thanks for watching.